And we're back for the flip through. My wonderful little helpers went upstairs to help their papa. And so now it begins. I've gotten so many messages about how do I enter to get the journal. This is the video that you will find out how to enter to win Lola. And I think it's a beautiful name. Guys, I am so humbled and I'm so incredibly appreciative of just the wonderful comments, the encouragements. Some of you have even been so gracious to me that you're telling me suggestions on how to improve my channel. And I just want you to know that I totally appreciate each and every one of you. So this is the big one. I think at the last count that I looked, I was at like 306 subscribers. And so we're actually almost there, guys. So we have to hit 500. And of course, I'd love to go over that because the next giveaway will be for 1,000. And so I'm going to go ahead and do the flip through. At the end of the flip through, I will tell you guys how you can enter to win Lola. So let's go ahead and begin. Now, if you go back on my channel, you will actually see how I constructed this cover and how I made her. And again, I'm not really sure why Lola has a tear, but she has a tear. But I think it's just because she is missing her friend and she really wants to see her friend again. But I don't know, there's a map hidden deep inside of here. So you never know. Maybe they haven't seen each other for a while. Am I the only one who makes up stories for your journals? I had a wonderful suggestion from Sasha, and she said you really should write your stories down because I was explaining to her what a journal was, and she was like, you should just write these stories down, which I did do for my one set of journals that I had done for a wonderful friend. And so let's go ahead. Let's open her up. So this little clip I actually got at Hobby Lobby. And when I say removable cover, that's exactly what it is. I just could not cover up this journal. It just came out too beautiful. So you actually have this, and this has some vintage, has a vintage corduroy button, which everybody loves, including me. Then I just took and I coffee dyed and I inked and I sprayed a whole bunch of different fabric. I'm going to be doing a journal out of this fabric and I loved it. And so that is what I decided to go ahead and put on there. And then if you flip this over, then you can see we have some goodies back here for you, but there's still plenty of writing space. And I'm not big about cutting strings because, I don't know, I love them. I think it adds character. But when it's your journal, then you can. And Lola has such a perfect saying, we are fearless, independent, and original. And you know, we really, truly are. Okay, so let's get in. So, as you heard on the last video, if you happen to watch it with my wonderful little helper, sorry, I am trying to figure out the right space here for this to be in frame. Thankfully, I can at least see what I'm doing. This was made out of a Cheerio box. I have several process videos. If you go back, please like, share, because again, the more we're getting people to see this and getting it out, then the quicker I can give her away. So it has a bunch of gold flake. It has a wonderful plate on here from Ink Paint Department. And as you can see, it literally looks and feels like an old Bible. That's what I keep getting told. And I love it, and it's so scrumptious. This is just an old, or just regular cotton material that I had used, and I coffee dyed it. I used it for like paint splatter, you name it. That's kind of how I do. I just lay something down when I'm painting, and eventually it becomes a tie or a tag or something. And when you open up Lola, you can see the different maps. And we take out the little tag maps. And of course, you can write on the back of all of these. And then you have Lola. And I don't know, maybe this is the beginning of her journey where she maybe is sending out a message to her friend. Now, this journal is actually just a writing journal. And we went in and we went ahead and we painted the very top of this. We painted with some gold paint and gold paint. And speaking of gold paint, I actually did that before I seen this, but I'm going to give out a shout out to my wonderful friend Margie, whose YouTube channel I'm going to go ahead and put in the description box for you. If you guys want the most fabulous gold splattered and lined gold papers from avocado dyed, she just has the most spectacular papers, you need to hit her up. So I'll put her name in the subscription box because I just thought of her. I had not seen that when I did this and seen her papers, but I'm telling you, I ordered some of her papers and they will definitely be in some of my upcoming journals. So I highly recommend that you get a hold of Margie. Now I'm going to quickly flip through these pages and we can see we got a little bit of glued on here. So if you've seen me, I did a little overkill. This journal's not falling apart. So we have a bunch of E6000. It is not dying. And so these are just a bunch of coffee dyed. And again, I just keep a stack of these papers sitting next to me. So when I'm cleaning up my stencils, then I have a piece of paper. And I apologize, you're hearing the thumping up and down. I have my wonderful grandsons here. They were in the previous video. So Jax and Jamie are running upstairs. I think they want to come down and see what I'm doing, but they're playing shy. But, you know, they're little and running up and down Sugar's stairs is fun. So lots and lots. It's writing, writing, writing. Okay, this is an old map. And so we have lots of that. This is a vintage magazine that I have. This is some Tim Holtz. Now what I did is if you go to, oh my gosh, why Cheryl Francis Art, this is the digital kit. And when you get her digital kit, she actually does a sheet like this that it has all these like little minis. Hello, baby, you can come in and stand with Sugar if you want. Okay. And honey, if you're going to play though, can you go and do it upstairs because Sugar's filming, okay? Can you shut the door and I'll tell you when I'm all done and then you can come down and play, okay? You can help me put away all the goodies from the store, okay? All right, baby, I love you. Sorry about that. But I'm the grandma, okay? So we have a lot of grace. Anyway, so she does like a whole page of these little images. And I just thought that it looked kind of like the old films that, you know, I think you can still do it in those little photo booths. And so I included this. You could add this to your journal any way you want. You could, you're going to see where I use some. But I just thought it was fun. And I'm only going to go through like the one signature because basically they're the same. This is also from Cheryl Francis. She does a whole bunch of like grungy laces. She's just like, if you're into grungy journals, she is just like a dream. Like she makes making a book so easy. So again, and you can just see how wonderful that gold just kind of pops out. And then these are coffee dyed, but they're also, I just leave them in my dyeing pan. So I get all of these wonderful effects in it. And this is just a coloring page. And again, I'm just going to kind of flip through because, yeah, it's just pretty much blank. But once we get to the middle of the signature, again, just a whole bunch of wonderful coffee dye, different textures, all of that. But when you get to your middle signature, you can see what I did. And what I did is I thought, you know what? She sent for her friend. She really, really wanted her friend to come. And so, again, another mixed media tag. And then I just cut up all of these little pieces. And I actually did a video on this as well. And there you can see the map. She must be having to come to her on this. I don't know. I let my imagination run wild. And so Lola is looking for her friend. And again, I think that is why she has the tear. We didn't know the whole time we were making it. But I think she was just missing her friend. And this is just another mixed media tag that I had done. And I love it. Again, it's from Cheryl Francis. I had actually made this one for another journal, but it fit this journal. And you can see that it just has my stamp, and it just gives you a place to write that it's your book and it's your name. And of course you can do anything you want. And I just seen that I actually tore it. So I'm thinking I'm not going to put that back in. And then I'm going to go ahead and take some washi tape, and I will correct that. You can see washi tape's all in here, but this tag is super, super heavy. So I will make sure that this is fixed and it's corrected before it comes to you. Okay. So then, again, it's just writing pages, and more writing pages. Just a few more little goodies. Again, you have the vintage magazine, some more wonderful papers. Basically, this is for you to get in there and to just create. You could use it as an art journal, a writing journal. And on the back, I don't know, maybe I'll have to put in some more tickets or something because her friend is coming. And then we can see that Lola is not having a tear on her face anymore. And guys, that is Lola. And again, she's probably now going to have to go on the back here or on a different page, and I will go in because she actually tore this little thing. And so I'm going to fix that. I'm going to grunge it up. So that'll be a little surprise for you. You never know, there might be even a couple more little surprises in there for you. Now you ask, how do I enter to get this beautiful Lola journal?
I'm hiding from Papa.
Okay, well, you can't hide down here, though. You have to go upstairs. Sugar, Jaxie. Nope, you have to go upstairs, okay? You know, upstairs, boys. So, welcome to the world of grandparenting. If you're not a grandparent, but you're a parent, you totally understand my dilemma right now. So, again, we'll try it one more time. So, all you have to do to win this and to be entered is I need you to like the video, and I need you to watch it all the way through. Even if I drive you nuts, mute it. Just watch me from a distance. But that really, really helps grow my channel, which then means when people are searching out things, they can find me. And so then I need you to share it. Share it like crazy, my friends. Share it on your Facebook. Please feel free to share in another group, but please, please follow each group rule. I do not want to break anybody's rules at all. And I'm also on Instagram, so you can share all of that there. You can let people and your friends know about me from Instagram. You can find me. I'm at Sugar's Crafty Closet on Instagram as well. And so share the heck out of it. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And the final instruction, and this is super, super important, okay? You guys have to tell me, one, you have to tell me your favorite color, okay? You have to include that in the comments. And you also have to include your contact information. Do I contact you by Messenger on Facebook? Do I contact you by your email? Because I'm going to have a way to contact you, and I will be very honest. I am so humbled by the responses I've got, and I am literally spending about 2 hours in the morning, a couple hours in the afternoon, and a couple of hours in the evening doing my very best to respond to each and every one of you and all of your wonderful comments. And so I don't want to miss anybody, and sometimes Facebook dings me. So please, please make sure to enter this journal, to get your name in it. You have to let me know your name, okay? Your contact information so that I can ship her to you. And you also, finally, you have to tell me your favorite color, okay? Guys, thank you so much. I've had so much fun doing this. And guess what? I'll give you a little sneak peek. This beautiful paper pad is going to be our next journal that I'm going to start doing. Now, that being said, my husband is going in for surgery this week, and my granddaughter has another gymnastic competition the following week. So I'm on the road and only home for a couple of days. So I think what I'll do is maybe tomorrow we'll just play around and do some mixed media. I want to try a few things. I'll show you some of my techniques on mixed media. Canvas, and anything I do on Canvas, generally you can convert over onto paper, or maybe we'll play in my art journal. I don't know, but I do hope you will come and you will play with me. And again, like, I feel like I have a whole new set of wonderful friends, and I just want to thank you. All right, guys, here's to Sugar saying good luck.